Yo, what's going on, guys? We made it through a day of pure ladder attack savagery. Who gives a rat's ass? Again, run up in the morning when we hit the 54 buckaroos or so, and then straight down the old hill. That's a lot of work to drag this thing down to 49 buckaroos. It does not want to stay there, as we know, so I am not worried about it. I'm not worried about the price. Who gives a rat's ass? They haven't covered a single share. So who cares, right? A lot to talk about. I'm going to try to keep this one short here this evening. But let's check in on our fine boys over here at Citadel. Ready? Here we go. Whoa, busier than usual. It is 11:05 p.m. down there in Chicago. And they are busier than a one-armed paper hanger with poison ivy. I tell you what. Keep it up there, Kenny. And then the news of the day. Double A every couple 2-3 weeks. It might take him a month, but he just comes out and throws a hammer down once again. This is a big deal. I think a lot of people don't think this is a big deal, but it is. In the hedge fund's mind, I'm sure, we can gobble up these 25 million. No, you can't. They're gone. That's off the table. There's no voting. It's all done. All she wrote. So good job, Adam. The old savage, the Silverback himself coming in and throwing a dagger. It's no secret I think shareholders should authorize 25 million more AMC shares, but what you think is more important to us. Many yes, many no. AMC does not want to proceed with such a split, so we're canceling the July vote on more shares and no more such requests. Now, if you don't think Mr. Adam Aron is listening to us out there, here's your proof right here. Good job, AA. Then there's the old filing over there taken away, dated July 6th, today's date there, taking away the next month's activities. So outstanding. Good job, AA. We love you. Speaking of AA, nice little article. It's good to see a nice one, the Hollywood Reporter. They put together some good stuff from time to time, but a nice little piece on the King Silverback himself. Reddit, Wall Street Bets, traders go wild after AMC Theater CEO embraces their own. He's totally on board. But I'll pop this in there if you guys want to read it. I don't want to bore you and read through it, but it's pretty cool. Good positive stuff. Is nice to see, especially after all the shill and futtery that's firing around all over. My Lord. And we will touch on that in just a second here. Ortex, we haven't looked at this in a while. It stays about the same here. I'm not too worried. We had a little freaky scare this morning. Ortex tweeted out after everybody kind of got paranoid, but it was not updating properly. Something about the 3-day weekend goofed it up. But over here, plus 2.06%. Percentage of free float, 18.67. Estimated short interest, 18.24. Shares on loan, 95.4 milli. And then utilization, about 85%. So if you guys want to pause that, take a full look at it. There she is. And then, day 7. Day 7. Excuse me, guys, on the old threshold securities list. There she is. So let's see what comes of this. Yeah, should be good. All of this should be good. This one here, I found this kind of interesting. What this might pertain to, who knows, but still, unprofitable companies are flooding the market with stock offerings. What does it mean? Let's just touch on a little bit of the article, and I'll pop the whole darn thing in there for you. But AMC and GameStop are the two highest profitable examples of stocks adopted by retail traders that have soared in 2021. Even while the underlying companies were on the brink of financial disaster, GME and AMC have both taken advantage of this likely scenario to sell millions of new shares of stock into the market via secondary offerings, diluting existing shareholders but raising the critical capital they need to survive the pandemic. Bubble sign? Question mark. There is certainly nothing wrong with a company taking advantage of overly enthusiastic investors, but SentimentTrader.com founder Jason Gopfert is one of the several market experts getting uneasy about how many unprofitable companies are now turning to secondary offerings. According to Bloomberg, 254 profitable companies have completed secondary offerings in the last 12 months. In that same period, 748 unprofitable companies have done the same. And here's a big one too. Finally, over there on the old Joe Rogan show, Adam Curry was on with old Smokin' Joe Rogan. Very good to be over there. Joe has a monstrous audience, but if you have not listened to this, here's just a little clip where he mentions AMC and GME and the whole madness that is going on that we all know about.
That's your main obligation.
That's what people often overlook. That is the business. The business is the shareholders. I took my company public in 1996 on NASDAQ, and it was the early days, way before the dot-com boom. And it was one of the most interesting and simultaneously disappointing experiences of my life. Because I thought this was, wow, I'm in the big leagues. I'm going public on fucking NASDAQ. We're a publicly listed company. And the shenanigans and the lying and the cheating at that level of publicly listed companies was astounding. Where a guy would look at, we got a deal, it's done, consider it done. We put out a press release, which is a big deal if you're a public company. And the guy just turns on and fucks you. For premeditated. Or accounting shenanigans. Or stock shenanigans, how stock prices are manipulated. This is why GameStop exists. This the same young, mainly men, but a lot of women as well, who are disillusioned. GameStop is part of Bitcoin, I would say. GameStop is, we know that you're cheating on these companies like GameStop and AMC, etc., Nokia. You're cheating. You have a lot of shares that you say you have, but they're not really in the system. So we're going to show you, and we're going to fuck you by buying all the shares that are available, so your short position goes through the roof. And it didn't end. There's these GameStop is still at like $200-300, and now other hedge funds have come in and they're eating themselves. So this game is over. The whole stock market is, if you look at the DTCC, it's the clearinghouse. There's probably 1,000 times more shares of every company that is traded than actually exist. It's all in the system. It's all fucking bullshit options. This is what the Overstock CEO. He what's his name?
Outstanding. The game is over. Thousands of shares that don't exist. That's big time. Mr. Joe Rogan has a monstrous audience, and I was always waiting because I listen to him just about. I listen to about all of his podcasts, but yeah, that's cool to see over there. Dark Pool guy, let's check in with him. Shout out to Mr. Old Dark Pool on the Reddit boards there. Dark Pool guy here to kick off the shortened week with a preemptive midweek volume drying out of today as AMC climbs its number 2 ranking for another day, bringing the Dark Pool share count to negative 302.19 milli. With a current value of 16.43. The tide is coming back in. How far up will the wave wash? Boy, you guys, it's getting thicker by the day. All of it. And then the FUD. Look at this. Shout out to No Pie on the AMC stock board. But long story short, Matt Kors, Rogan short the VIX, and then who else was it? Keenan Grace. All went down today. Let's listen to this quick 40-second clip. Just listen to it.
Oh, why is my... Hang on. I think I need a different battery charger. Hang on one second. My computer's at 10%.
I just lost power for like 2 seconds, and I was like, what the hell was that?
Okay, right. This is weird. This is a weird day. So basically...
This is a weird day.
Let me tell you, my computer went black like 5 minutes after I jumped off the live stream. It went all black and just shut down.
Okay, so let's go through the series of events. Matt's computer does some weird shit. Okay.
Yeah, I almost tweeted it out, and I was like, I don't want to create FUD during the market hour, so I was like, let me just say nothing. But as soon as I got off live, took my laptop, went downstairs, went to go eat something, and then while I have Matt's stream on, because I was like, let's just see what's going on at the end of the day, it just goes completely black and turns off. I was just like, what the hell?
We back. Yeah, we back. And this is good. This is good. This is better. Let me tell you something, family. I have no idea what's going on. Your boy getting sabotaged out here. Let's go. We here. We here. Look, family, I literally did nothing different. I just reset it. I just literally reset it. Somebody said we back on, baby. We back on.
What in the Sam Houston, Texas? It might be nothing. Maybe a little conspiracies, but remember a couple of weeks ago when Train went down as well and the computers melting. Oh my God, you guys, we need to make about 15 different movies about this whole thing is just crazy. Okay, guys, let's see what happens tomorrow. Short laddering, I find it hard to believe we don't go up from here. It's so hard to keep this thing down at these levels, as we all know. But anybody out there panicking, do not panic. I know a lot of you guys in those upper $50, $60, $70 brackets. Believe me, we were all there. I remember buying this thing $17, and I bought a big position. It took me a long time, from January, February, March, all the way till the end of the April, that I got my average down to, I think 881 is my overall average on all my shares. But believe me, we were in the same boat, same type of difference, but a little bit bigger of a dollar amount. But no one panic, please. And I know most of you are not. But that is it. The baby Lulu is here to wish you all well on the way out the door. And let's see what happens tomorrow, boys and girls.
Hi guys, thank you for watching my dad and Kenny Griffin. We come for you, baby.
That's right.
Bye.